Hello? Okay, yeah. No, right mic is getting picked up now. Okay. Boys. Oh my gosh. Story time. Um, Story time. So, I fucking called Xfinity because I'm like, my internet's freaking shit. Xfinity's call center thing doesn't let you talk to a person. So then I had to go through like a gazillion menus and go through all these troubleshooting things, restarting my router, restarting my PC. I even replaced my coax cable because I thought maybe that was what was wrong. And after all of that, spin on hold with Xfinity, I finally just went agent for like 5 minutes, and eventually it got me to a person. Talked to a guy on the phone. He was actually really nice. Um, he told me your modem's bad, and I was like, I don't think my modem's bad, but I'll get a new modem. I don't really care. My modem is now 6 years old, so I'm not surprised if it is bad. Um, and then he's like, well, we'll send a tech out there to come check it. I'm like, okay, well, when can they do that? And he's like, next Saturday. I'm like, great, that's helpful. So that all got squared away. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe it's my PC. Maybe my PC's having an issue. So I pulled out this old Wi-Fi antenna that I had from an old PC that didn't have a Wi-Fi chip in the motherboard, and now I'm getting 200 megabits per second where I was getting zero point 0.8 megabits per second. I sent a picture in my Discord. I've never seen a speed test that low. So anyways, we're having some internet now. Hopefully I'm not cutting out. And we're going to have somebody come from Xfinity to install a coax outlet, maybe like back here, I'm hoping, over here. Um, and we'll actually have Ethernet. So hopefully all this works out. But shit, that took way too long, and now I'm just more pissed at everything. Anyways, that's my story time. Um, Now we're here. Let's open up the game. And Troopers has been wanting to talk to me, and I've been wanting to talk to him. So let's see if he's available. Uh, duh, 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 duh. Hello, hello? Ah, shit, I can't hear you guys. Ah, fuck me, dude. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to swear on your guys' stream? Do you guys care? I forget. I can't hear you right now, so I can't even hear your response. Input device. That's correct. Output device. That's not correct. Uh, I want this one. Hello?
Yep, we hear
Hello,
you.
hello.
Oh, I can hear you now, and God, you're loud.
I can't believe you gave Troopers your old mic.
Yeah, I haven't even set that up in my new place.
I also gave you a stand so you can use it.
Yeah. Again, I haven't set. There's been a lot going on, Matt. I'll talk to you about it off stream, but
Okay. Unfortunately, because I did not test volumes beforehand, I can't tell if you guys are good volume. I think you should be. How are Troopers and Yotter chat? Y'all tell me.
Everyone here, everyone good? No, it's 10 pirate characters could make it flee. Oh gosh.
Where am I? Where's my link to my stream? All right. Announcements.
Oh my gosh, I'm reading the chat and it's just painful.
All right. And then put this here.
This guy is a little on the quiet side. All right, I'll turn you guys up. I'll turn him up. I'll turn him up, chat. I got you.
All right. All right. Nobody in my chat wanted to tell me. How is Troopers volume? Actually, a few people just showed up, so.
Check, check.
Volumes
check,
are good.
check.
Cool, 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 cool.
All right.
We love that. Sorry, dude. Sorry to make you wait. I fucking Xfinity, dude.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I just figured, hey, I'll go live, and then whenever he's ready, he can call.
Yeah. All good. I'm gonna
Um,
pull up your chat too.
I'm just saying that this is Troopers After Hours. I know you're streaming, so I'll try to bite my tongue, but I had a little bit of that secret 21 up Jawa juice. So
I don't give a fuck, dude.
when I say some, I mean about 2 bottles. So
Hell yeah.
I don't think he's talking about the 5%.
What happened with the raid? All I heard about was Tarkin and Scorch. Ooh.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
So
gonna
pirates
refill
are
my
needed.
secret sauce.
You're gonna what?
Refill my thermos of secret juice.
Nice.
He's harvesting Oregon.
So, anyone in my chat that has not heard yet, it has been confirmed that pirates are going to be the next faction that's going to be allowed into the raid. You know, the pirates that are coming out after the raid launches? Aren't you guys excited about that? My favorite scene out of Revenge of the Sith was when SN-33, Hondo, and Sana Staros killed those younglings. Aren't you guys with me?
No. My favorite part of the scene is when Yoda was sneaking to the crawl vents, the act after Order 66, and then he drops into the speeder, and who is on there? Hondo freaking Onaka, because he's always there whenever you need him to be.
I
So-
love that scene.
Yeah, that was my favorite. I think it was the Snyder cut of the episode 3. So
I think it's
it might have been a little bit different in the theatrical release that everyone knows, but yeah.
I think it's fine that they will keep allowing new teams in a raid. That seems will be a year-long one. I totally and completely disagree. There's a difference between requiring new teams and getting rid of the thematics in raids altogether. In Naboo, while it was mostly new, or actually half new teams, it was at least thematic, and that's okay. What I'm not okay with is completely abandoning thematics for the sake of the new stuff gets into the raid. That is what I call bullshit. Because where was the season 3 versions of Bad Batch during the raid? Or during Order 66?
Okay. Let me know when you guys are done. I'll wait.
Go ahead.
Let me just get a little liquid courage in my system. Hold on.
Send it.
Ugh. Anyways, chat. I just am baffled. First off, they don't make the freaking Grandmaster of the Order a Jedi Vanguard when they literally gave the definition of Vanguard being a Jedi that is or would have been a great defender of the Jedi Temple. But of course, the Grandmaster of the whole temple, who's been the Grandmaster for hundreds of years, isn't there? Nope. Nope.
You know who is there? You know who is there? Is fucking Barriss, who at this point is locked up in a fucking jail cell because
Saddam Hussein with a lightsaber, bro.
Because she went Allah Akbar on the fucking Jedi Temple.
You know what disappoints me the most, and a character that I was even hoping for that I thought was really realistic. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this character was. I was like, man, they're gonna give us a 180 and give us this character, Bail Organa. That would have been the perfect freaking character. And so help me that General Kenobi and Yoda are not a required character for the raid. And so help me, Inquisitors are not required.
Okay, so
because
Inquisitors...
they could have done a creative one with Wookiees or something, but no. They decided to go with freaking pirates. Not even Tales of the Empire, Tales of the Jedi, nothing. There is not one freaking scene where there are freaking pirates, and then SM-33 is just going to be nuking out troopers, and so help me. Now I'll let you guys take it away. So help me, we cannot use the 501st faction in this raid. So help me, we cannot use the freaking faction that stormed the Jedi Temple in the freaking movie in this raid. Go ahead.
Look, I'm okay
Yes,
with a little bit.
I think he's disappointed.
I think I'm okay with a little bit of suspension of disbelief. Like, I'm okay with Inquisitors. Because, yeah, Inquisitors weren't technically around at this time, but it's a thematic likeness to what was actually happening during the time.
Not to interrupt. They technically were around. I know you haven't seen all the shows and the novels, but they were around. The Inquisitors had already formed through Palpatine, and they were also killing Jedi during Order 66. But I just want.
Okay, well, most of the Inquisitors that we see are not around then.
Correct.
That we have in the game. And then, like, 501st. 501st would have also not really made sense because of the characters that we have in 501st. The 501st that we have, Rex was not a part of the Temple raid, at least. He did go through with Order 66 at the beginning, at least, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Fives was dead by this point. Echo was Bad Batch Echo by this point. Season 1 Bad Batch Echo, which the original Bad Batch would have made way more sense for this raid than the new one. Let me catch up on chat real quick.
Yeah, you're good. I will too. All right, there's simple 6 marquees next era with the legendary marquee with a powerful pirate leader. Like, oh my god.
Next thing you know, we're going to have a goddamn Supreme Leader Snoke in Order 66.
I wouldn't be surprised. Give it to me. No, I just can't.
Okay, yes, this is a point I wanted to talk about. Not only is the raid being flooded with inaccurate factions, but it is borderline egregiously hostile to free-to-plays. They get what? Jedi Vanguard stuff and maybe Tarkin? This is the point that I'm the most upset about, actually, is we now have confirmed 4 of the 5 teams. For those of you that don't know, 4 of the 5 teams. Number 1, Bad Batch 2. Just came out. Not going to be accelerated anytime soon.
Correct.
Number 2, we have Jedi Vanguards, including Jocasta Nu and the new Legendary Mace Windu. Oh, well, how do you get the new Legendary Mace Windu? You got to get the Darkside Clones, which is team number 3. Darkside Clones, led by fucking Tarkin, who was notorious for hating clones and wanting to get rid of clones for conscription soldiers instead.
Facts.
And yet he's, okay, whatever. Tarkin needs a rework for balance reasons. They need somebody to lead them in 3v3 and somebody without Lord Vader. Whatever. Why the fuck isn't Lord Vader in the raid? Number 4 is now Pirates. So, 4 of the 5 teams that we have confirmed. Now, I know some people are going to say Jedi Vanguards. Jedi Vanguards have not been confirmed outside of the 2 marquees that we're getting, the Mace and Jocasta Nu. We don't know which other Jedi Vanguards are going to be allowed.
Matt, it may be 5 out of 5 teams, because did you not read the post? We're getting 2 pirate teams.
And we are getting 2 pirate teams, but they didn't say explicitly that all of the pirates would be allowed. So I'm taking the conservative viewpoint here and saying that we have 4 of the 5 teams, assuming that they follow the same Naboo template of 5 teams. So
yeah, I did the research, Matt. I know you're the stats guy, but I'm giving you a little bit of a lob for you and your community here. All previous raids have had between 28 and 32 characters needed for available for use for the raid. You won't use all of them, but they have been available for use between 28 and 32. It is not a definitive 30, but it's between those numbers, right? So if we're doing the simple math, like you said, we already have 20 of those teams that we are going to use. The best of the best teams. The new Bad Batch, the new Darkside Clones with Tarkin, the new Jedi Vanguard team with Jocasta.
Hey, one character on that team will be an old character.
Boys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to wrap it up shortly. I got some business I got to attend to on the other side, so I will see you guys later. But
give your final thoughts real quick.
Yeah, final thoughts. I mean, for the Scorch and Tarkin, I'm very optimistic. I'm very hyped. I think Scorch will be OP. with his Omicron especially. I think Tarkin will be, if at the very minimum, fun and entertaining to just AoE fear everyone. But the pirates are BS. They're kind of just grasping on strings as to why we should care about this raid, why we should give them more money. Instead of using lore accurate reasons to give us their money, they just want to shoehorn this faction in because they probably already know that as itself they're not going to sell that well, just like the Bad Batch season 3. So
Yep.
maybe the pirate faction had its own thing conceptually, but then they were like, it's going to be another Bad Batch season 3, no one's going to care, just put it in the new raid. That's just my idea, but I could be also schizophrenic like I usually am. Okay, I love you boys, I'll see you guys
I love
later.
you, Yoder.
Love you, Yoder.
Grogu is in my chat and said he can confirm I didn't see most of those characters at the Jedi Temple Assault.
Oh, thanks.
So we have a first-hand. Somebody in your chat said no acolyte characters is BS, bro.
Yeah, I would have rather had acolyte at this point because then it would have been Jedi at the temple.
Okay,
I'm
so
being serious.
So here is my. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I agree with that point. I don't know that I'm going to be disappointed in the pirate era. I think we could get some cool characters. Granted, I'm struggling to think of them off the top of my head.
They literally are calling it the Disney Plus era. They said that Disney probably came to CG and was like, "Hey, do this." I'm getting Ahsoka vibes. And here's my big question, Matt. Here's my big question for you. What's going on with the fleets and what's going on with the GL? Because by this time last year, we were already hinted at, we're getting Ahsoka content. All these marquees, we may be getting GL Ahsoka, or we're going to be getting this, right?
So
we have no news about either or. Go ahead.
My running theory is that... wait, 1 second. Yeah, here, I'll pull this up. My running theory is that we're going to get some ships with the pirate era. I don't think we can go all in on a pirate capital ship without going, because we can't get enough ships in that time. Because I think Punishing One kind of confirms for us that we're going to marquees for ships from now on. Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at something while you talk. Go ahead.
And so the problem with having a GL ship that's just pirates is that there's not enough time unless they do 2 pirate eras, which would be crazy and would burn everybody out. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get a bunch of scoundrels. Most of the pirates are also going to be scoundrels, and we're going to build towards some sort of scoundrel fleet. And maybe Hondo is going to be the capital ship, the flying saucer.
I would be mad.
Or, I know some people, I think I was talking to Beaver about this, he was hoping for a new Hondo that's like a legendary Hondo. And maybe that Hondo would be the pilot. Because the Hondo we have in game right now, he is supposed to be the oldest version of Hondo. Like post-Rebels. And you can see it when you look at him. He's old. Yeah. So we could get a Clone Wars version of Hondo that pilots a capital ship or something. And that I wouldn't hate. I wouldn't hate a scoundrel fleet with Hondo and a legendary Hondo. That'd be something worth building towards, because who doesn't love Hondo? I don't know. That seems... I don't love that theory, to be honest.
Did you see the new thing called the Lightspeed Token?
Yeah, my running guess on that is that... Well, actually, let's focus on this now. We'll come back to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Let me... Pirate Era is going to have some movement for fleet. A pirate ship is a 2 no-brainer. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Swiggle Overlord wanted me to read this to you because you said it in your chat too. Jod team and then a K-Vest team from Outlaws.
Jod is from Skeleton Crew, right?
Yes.
I haven't finished Skeleton Crew, so I'm working on catching up on all the shows right now because I'm pretty far behind.
Well, you better catch up real quick before this era starts.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I don't know. Is there enough pirates from Skeleton Crew that we can get a full team from Skeleton Crew? I thought the kids were like
For
a big
kids.
focus.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I don't think we're going to
kids.
get the kids.
We got Omega.
We're getting the Lando fleet from Rise of Skywalker. 1,000
I'd rather have
marquees.
that. I'd rather have that.
Fleets are in such a bad state.
Now, Matt, here's my big question for you, and I want you to be honest with me. Do you think they're doing anything for Force Awakens?
Probably not.
And I'm tying it into this because if they're going straight into the pirate era, and it seems like they're dragging out these raids when they initially said each raid would be 6 to 8 months, they're making it a year-long raid to follow
Fuck that, by the way.
this era pattern, right? I don't know how they're going to transition from pirate unless we get something with. But here's the thing, Matt. You know what my theory is, and this ties into pirates, so we're not veering off. GL Mall. GL Mall.
So I used to think that was a good theory. I just think that Maul Shadow Lord kind of throws that out the window, honestly. Because I think that we're gonna get Maul Shadow Lord content and I think he can qualify as a GL at that point, because then it actually have a reason to.
And this is my one argument against you. We have gotten no Tales of the Empire, no Tales of the Jedi, nothing, none of those. Like we thought, we've been debating on when we get Jedi Dooku. We have yet to get him, right?
Yeah, I mean, okay, this is the guy. Sido Ithano is from the sequels. Yeah. He's a pirate. We talked about him, I think, in our prediction video. Who's the other one? This has 3 pirates on it. Wow. Yeah, I mean,
irritates me the most, chat, and I'm gonna let Matt Masters chat know this, and I'll let Matt take it away with his theories. Is the fact that they're putting pirates into the raid, and then they had to make it. They called it Lord Vader's raid, and then the next paragraph right below it, they literally say that Lord Vader's not in the freaking raid. Like, just the logic, the mindset, the brain power that it takes to say, oh, this is Lord Vader raid. Oh, by the way, Lord Vader won't be able to be used in this raid. It's just a mind-boggling. It blows my mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. That's freaking ridiculous, dude. Yeah, Zizor actually is not bad.
If you go back, the title was literally Lord Vader's raid. And the following paragraph literally said, Lord Vader will not be used in this raid. Like, what? Like, but pirates are more relevant to Order 66 than Lord Vader, right? My bad. Go ahead.
No, dude, I'm with you, honestly. I'm just.
Someone said put the Rancor into the raid at this point.
Dude, I'd rather have a Rancor. You think Calo Nord counts as a pirate?
I would say more the scoundrel.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a bounty hunter, scoundrel, but
yeah.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. I'm dumb. What if we get a legendary Han Solo?
I at this point I wouldn't.
What any other Old Republic pirates? Maz Kanata? I don't. Is she technically a pirate? I don't feel like she's a pirate.
She's scoundrel.
Yeah. Prince
Cal Nord is bounty hunter. Yeah.
All the glop shitos you can want.
I honestly am going to say this, Matt, and I know that you're going to be, oh, you're just saying that because it's not here. I'd honestly rather have Acolyte content than pirate content in the raid. I'm being serious. The pirate content, okay, it's not as bad as Acolyte content.
No, I don't
fact
disagree
that
with you on
they're
that.
putting pirates into the raid is what's pissing me off.
No, and I'm with you, dude. I will say though, my biggest complaint is that all of these teams are fucking brand new teams. Like, I run on a free to play account. I run a free to play guild. How are the 50 of us gonna farm anything in order to participate in this raid? We just started farming for Naboo and made a concerted effort to try to get up and get to the. I think we're at second crate right now, and now there's no chance that we're gonna be able to participate in this one unless I force everyone to farm hard nodes.
Someone said speeder bike gang from Book of Boba Fett.
If the speeder bike gain from Book of Boba Fett gets added, I'm selling my account, my main account.
Okay, I know I'm pissed, have some Jawa juice, and I'm raging, but that was hilarious.
If we're getting pirates, can we get Mark Watney from The Martian?
No,
that's a good one.
Here's the serious thing. I will forgive them. I will seriously forgive them if we get some of those characters from the Asajj team, from her team, because they're pirates.
Is that Bad Batch season 3?
No, that's Tales. That was from Clone Wars, and then they were reintroduced in the Tales of the Underworld.
I haven't watched Tales of the Underworld.
But this isn't spoiler because it was in Clone Wars. Why don't we get Asajj? Bounty Hunter Asajj.
What are the two girls that work with Ahsoka at the beginning of season 7 of Clone Wars?
Oh God.
Yeah, don't we want them?
Where I'm losing my you know how cool it would have been if Tarful and Clone Wars Chewbacca were in the raid. It'd be like, hey, Clone Wars Chewie, ha 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 ha. Right?
Martinez sisters. Dude, fucking Cup should be in the raid.
If Cup's not in the raid, I'm gonna rage.
Like, I would legitimately be okay with Cup being in the raid.
I agree, Swig Overlord. I agree. The speeder bike gang should have been in the Endor raid.
I think the only way for them to avoid a full meltdown is for the Order 66 raid to have like crate tier difficulty, if that makes sense, where you could easily time out with Gear 8, 9 rather than just die. Dude,
but here's my thing, Matt. Here's my thing that also pisses me off. You won't even have all the freaking teams on launch of the raid. They literally confirmed it. I have it on my screen in the stream for the SM30. You won't even have all the freaking teams that you're supposed to be using.
Dude, this is so bad.
You can't. So you're using 80% of the teams, and so we can't get the highest score that we can get, right? Like, what the
I should really use something with an ad blocker. Wait, let me switch up. Let me switch browsers.
You're good.
Yeah,
like, what the? And then they're complete. You know, Asana has a tag, right? She has a leader ability. They completely threw her to the wayside. And they're like, oh, yeah, the pirate faction's getting 2 new leaders. Like just screw a free-to-play leader, right? Just screw them. Like, what the?
I don't want to lose Sana from her team. I actually kind of like the Sana team.
Wait. Did they say SM33 is going to be in the raid?
Likely.
Wait, no, it said pirates will be an allowed faction in the upcoming raid. While most will not be in the game upon the raid's launch, they will show up fashionably late to swoop in and take advantage of the... So basically all the pirate marquees, I guarantee, are going to be able to be used in the raid.
I don't think all of them.
I guarantee it, Matt. I guarantee it. Mark my words, Matt.
I don't think all of them.
Words.
I think we'll get one.
No.
I think we'll get one team of pirates. I refuse to believe that we get 2 teams of pirates and 1 team of Jedi.
You want to test CG? They put in season 3 Bad Batch, which was what, a year after Order 66 happened, into the raid.
We're gonna be halfway through the raid before the teams are freaking ready. Yeah.
Like, I'm not investing in the pirate era. I don't care. If my community's loyal, and I know they'll be here whether or not I have the new stuff. I have the new stuff this era, just like Matt's community. You guys are loyal. Whether or not we have the new stuff, you guys are gonna stick around. That's why we love you guys so
Well,
much.
a lot of my content is right around just min-maxing with as little of the new stuff as possible. So I will get the pirates unlocked. I'm farming the clone troopers and the Bad Batch. I'm farming Bad Batch season 3. Like, I was okay with one team of like, this doesn't really make sense, but like I'll give it to CG. Like, you can put one team in there that doesn't quite fit, and like, not that big a deal. You need people to invest in your new stuff. Like, I was giving them the benefit of the doubt on that. But making half the fucking raid teams that we don't care about and that aren't thematic to it, it's just so annoying. And I hate being the pessimistic guy. Like, I don't like being the guy who just shits on CG. I try to find a reasonable reason for what they're doing, but
I agree.
This is just stupid. Who is Furbite? I want Furbite. Who is this?
I'm chat. I'm just gonna be honest. We're troopers on boycott. You called us to go Overlord. There's no way I can safely invest in this era, knowing that they're putting freaking pirates. Oh my! No, what pisses me off? Why don't we have Quinlan Voss and Asajj in here? If they can put freaking pirates into the raid, how can we not get Quinlan Voss and Asajj? Like how it's BT and Trip? How? Like, this just is mind-boggling. Like, oh, we're diving into the comics. I want them. I test it. I don't care if CG doesn't talk to me. No, like, call me Arnold 2.0. Call me the baby infant version of Arnold. I don't care if they don't talk to me. I dare CG to show me one point of content within the comics, within the movies, within Legends, anything where there are pirates at Order 66 when Vader stormed that temple. Show me one piece of content. One. And if you want to put pirates in, how the hell do we not have fucking Asajj Ventress and Quinlan Voss in there?
So
how?
Andrew in my chat brought up a good point. Pirate Quinlan and Ventress, even though they weren't pirates, since when does CG care about lore? Now, I don't know that we'll get that because I'm assuming... I don't really care if you spoil this for me. Does Quinlan show up in Tales of the Underworld?
He's the one that lays Asajj to rest before she's resurrected, yes.
Okay.
With General Kenobi. So he's back to being a Jedi.
Okay, so I don't know that he would qualify as a pirate, really. But what if their definition of pirate is really loose? You know what I mean?
Well, they gave Padawan Sabine. They didn't give Padawan Sabine Wren the title of Jedi, even though her fucking name is Padawan Sabine Wren. But what do I know? I've only studied Star Wars since I was 5 years old. But
Well, Ahsoka has left the Jedi Order, so she's an unaligned Force user.
Correct. Ahsoka is.
Well, and her Padawan would then be an unaligned Force user as well.
Well, their reasoning was because she has more training to do.
Yeah, no, it's stupid. All of it's stupid. The tag stuff is stupid. It is all balanced. Jedi Knight Luke should have the Rebel tag. Like, we've been going at this for forever. But my question is there a way we can stretch the pirate tag to scoundrels that we actually care about? You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm liking your reasoning. I'm listening.
So, like, so let's say tomorrow somebody came to you and they're like, "Hey, troopers, you're taking over for the direction of where we're going. You have to make the next era is in stone. It's gonna be pirates, but you can pick what we're doing. You got to make it the best possible. How are we gonna fix it?"
So I would definitely give the pirate faction I would give it a more loose term. So they already set in stone. You can't pull back SM3. So you got to do some skeleton crew stuff, right? So I would make it that a 3v3 team. Those other three characters, I honestly want to do a dynamic duo. And I'm going to say it, and people are not going to like me for this. They're not going to like me for this. I will admit it. But I'm going to say it. I would love to see Quinlan Voss and Asajj Bounty Hunter version be released on the same day, just like they did with BT and Trip. I would honestly like to see that, because it would make sense lore accurate wise in the comics, in the novels, in the show. It literally canonizes it in Disney. That it would make sense because they are literally the dynamic duo. I would love to see that. And then I think, like how you mentioned, and I will give you credit for this, I like the idea of a younger Hondo to really round out that faction with a leader ability that is all around beneficial, but it isn't. He gives bonuses to pirates, but you can plug in other characters.
Yeah.
Right. So that because what does Hondo do? He helps whoever he freaking benefits, right? However he benefits, that's the definition of a pirate. So, for instance, if he's with Galactic Republic, all right, maybe they get some bonus offense. You know what? Maybe if it's a heavy debuff team like Separatists with healing immunity, buff immunity, or like something like that, maybe they get bonus potency. Maybe they get something like that. I would love to see something like that. And most of all, if we're going to stretch it out, Dirge. Dirge would have been so freaking cool in this era. If we're going to, again, we're stretching out the term of pirate. We're stretching it out.
Yeah. Dirge.
He's a bounty hunter, I know.
Dirge would go really good with mercenaries.
I think so too. And all right, if we don't even do Dirge, I think those 5 characters alone, making Hondo maybe like a Great Mothers kind of character, if you do those 5 characters, I would be happy. What are your thoughts? Wait, let me catch up on chat real quick.
Still,
character I can think of, Jedi Temple, Shay Vizsla. Yep. We had a data mine months ago that pirate from Tales of the Underworld, so she got to be confirmed. She has to. They literally had a survey of scoundrels, smugglers, or bounty hunters. And know what they said? None of the above pirates.
That's a good point. That had to be tied into this, surely. So they're probably, I don't know, I mean, maybe pirates is not all that we're doing. Maybe it's a pirate scoundrel kind of like hybrid, and pirates are like the big name characters that are coming.
No, I'm not trying to shut you down. I know you're also streaming as well, so I want your voice heard. But the reason why I want you to listen is they said we're getting 2 whole pirate factions.
You're right.
Team. They said, look, it says, so we already have 4 characters, right? Hondo, Sana, and Emphas Net, and then SM33. That's 4 characters right there. That means that we're getting 6 characters with the pirate faction for them to give us 2 5v5 teams. And they literally say in this post that there will be 2 full pirate teams. No, they didn't say 2 full. They said 2 new pirate teams. And here's the damning part. This is the nail in the coffin. 2 new pirate leaders.
So
they confirmed that in this post.
I don't mind that, honestly. The 2 new pirate leaders.
Yeah, no, here we go. Sorry. This is I just want to get the exact wording. Sneak peek into you're a pirate tag. Sneak peek of the next era. Hondo, Sana, Staros, and Emphas Nest will be getting the pirate tag, and more pirates will be released. In total, we are building 2 pirate squads, the leaders, plural, which are coming in the next era. Go ahead.
So one of them has to be the guy from what's it called? Skeleton Crew.
Jod. Yep.
Jod. So Jod is going to lead with SM33. We know that.
Correct.
So if we assume that all of the current pirates in the game are going to work in those teams, which is difficult for me to believe, honestly, right now. um, then I don't know, dude. How we're gonna come up with 6 pirates? I'm looking through the tags on Wikipedia or fandom of all the characters that are tagged pirate, and I'm like, who is gonna give a shit about most of these people? No offense to the people that might be like a huge fan of somebody on this list, but like, I just don't see a lot of people on this list that people give a shit about. Like, I mean, Cade
know-
Skywalker's on here. I don't know. I don't feel like Cade Skywalker classifies as a pirate all that much, but
You know what the thing is that, and I'm gonna say this, and I want you to agree, disagree. A lot of people hate The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, right? But there are cornerstone foundational characters in there. There are characters that we care about in those movies. And so you know what? Oh, it was poorly written, yeah. Hey, look, that's the new JML from episode 8. Hey, look at this new character right there. Hey, look. Hey, wait, is that a veteran Han Solo? That's Han Solo. That's a veteran character, cornerstone character. Who the hell are they going to pull for pirates as a veteran character that is like, oh, wow, that grabs at my heart. I really love that character. I really want that. Like, and I'm going to have a hot take, and I'll let you take it away and let you go with your chat as we're talking. I think this is going to be less successful than the new Bad Batch team.
I don't think so. I think this would be more popular.
One more thing. You know what I'm really pissed off about before you came in here? They're making it normal to have a conquest unit to lift up the new legendary.
Yep.
They are.
Yep.
And that's pissing me off. So imagine you're a person and like someone starts 6 months from now, and I don't know who, but they're like, wow, Skeleton Crew got me into Star Wars. I love the show. I'm going to get this character. Oh, I only have 70% of the viability. Oh, let me get this character then. Oh, I have to wait until Proving Grounds in 2 years to farm it. Like, come on. Right? Go ahead. You got it.
I mean, there's some good legend stuff that you could do with pirates. Cade Skywalker and his crew are technically pirates. It's been so long since I read the books, the sequel trilogy books, the original sequels. I read them as a kid, but it's been so long that I don't really remember the story super well now. But
there was one good story. If someone in the chat, either chat can remind us, there was a pirate crew that was very interesting because they are actually the ones that found Darth Vader's lightsaber. That's really cool. That's super sick. That's awesome. Right? That's something that's interesting. That ties into that cornerstone character. Hey, they're tied into them because of this. This is what they did. Awesome. But as you said, if we're going into Legends, Disney owned Star Wars, like how much are we going to go into that, you know? Like, you know, you see what I'm saying? Oh wait, Trooper asked that to ChatGPT. Can you predict me what 6 marquees will be added to Swigo? You know what? I'll type it in ChatGPT right now.
I will pull it up as well and see if I get different answers than you.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now on my phone. I'm not messing with anyone. What will be the 6 pirates in the next era of Swigo? Okay, let's see what ChatGPT comes up with.
I'm gonna do a little bit of different prompt.
Potential pirate carrots, Gorian Shard, Vane, Gunter, Brutus, Pax, Chillet. And these are all Skeleton Crew oh my god. I'm literally gonna punch some. I'm gonna punch some.
So I went with just asking it for the 10 most popular pirates in Star Wars.
Oh my
Let's see. Hondo obviously is going to be number 1. Maz Kanata it's classifying as a pirate. Sidon Inthanto or Ethano. He kind of looks cool. I mean, that's fine. I would be surprised if we don't get Sidon Ethano, honestly. Kragan Gore. I don't know who this is. This is the First Order, antagonist and resistance.
I'm crying in pain.
Do we know? Does chat know who this is? Kragan Gore. And do we care about him at all?
Let's pull him up.
A male Quarren pirate operated during the New Republic. Oh, he was the antagonist during Star Wars Resistance. Anybody watch that?
No, that is the lowest rated Star Wars show in the history.
Did anybody watch that one? No more Raiders and Shisha. Nihil. Who is this? Do I know who this is?
The 6 pirates that came up from ChatGPT were from Skeleton Crew. I'm so pissed right now.
They were High Republic Raiders. That's more of a species, though, not a character.
Oh my gosh, I'm so mad.
Dude.
I'm so it's taking everything in my will between the Jawa juice and CG's competency.
Gorian Shard was the moss looking guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't he only there for a little bit though? Like,
yeah.
Relatively insignificant character for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I just don't care about any of these characters. I mean, like... if you didn't... I don't know, like...
I can't. Matt, just talk me down before I throw my laptop across the room.
I don't know if I can. Oh, Tobias Beckett could be one. I think he technically...
That would be interesting.
I don't...
More of a smuggler.
Yeah, another one that I think is more smuggler, but maybe you could stretch it. Grease? I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch.
This pirate faction, I was optimistic. I tried to give it hope.
Hey, let's look at the positives.
No, Matt. I'm sorry, Matt. If you can give me a reasonable reason why they are putting pirates into an Order 66 raid, a lot of people's childhood or what really got the new generation into Star Wars, give me one logical reason why. Oh, to swoop in and get them. Fuck off. Like, they're not even in the freaking game when the raid drops.
Oh, yeah, don't forget about raid datacrons as well.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I think this will be an era for me to catch up on some old farms that I need to do.
You know what me and my community voted on? We're getting Leia during this time. We're getting GL Leia. So then I have 8 of 9. Matt, and I'm going to tell you this right now, Matt. I'm going to just tell you this blatantly, honestly, openly. If this faction is the next GL fleet that takes on... Oh, I can't believe... If this is the faction that beats Darth Revan in fleets, I am literally... I don't care how much debt I go into. I'm going to break my laptop and smash it across my knee. I'm not kidding. To counter the Dark Lord of the Sith. Because here's the thing, Matt. We have no news about the next... Did they abandon fleets? They're like, oh yeah, it's a shitty game mode. We don't care about it. There's 20,000 bugs. We just don't give a crap about fleets anymore. Like, what is going on?
I think they did give up on fleets, honestly. They said, let's take Chimera, nerf it into the ground because Executor's too strong against Leviathan, and then they said, all right, we're out forever. Never releasing another ship. When did Punishing One come out?
Someone said, imagine Michael Myers shows up. Why not? Just why not? If we get the kids from if we get the kids from Skeleton Crew,
October 17th, 2024. So it's been almost 6 months without a ship. Oh no, it's been 7 months without a ship.
Yeah.
And before that, it was another 7 months, wasn't it? It was.
And here's my fear, Matt.
Wait, what was the ship?
Here's my.
Before Punishing One.
It's Punishing One, and then no, it was what was the ship before Punishing? Well, no, it was Zori's. It was Zori's.
Oh,
ship,
Comeuppance.
Right?
Yeah. And that was early 2024, like January.
I swear, Matt. If the last era is 6 marquee ships, I may. Oh my gosh. If the last era is 6 marquee ships,
6
Matt,
marquees directly into a GL fleet. Oh
I
my
might lose.
gosh.
Imagine, and here. I know what they're gonna do. I know what these little fuckers are gonna do over there at Capital Games. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna be like, "Oh, okay. So no one wants to farm the pirate faction, just like how they did with the Inquisitors." No, Matt, listen to me. Listen.
Don't
big
say
brain,
it. Don't say it.
Just like how we didn't farm Inquisitors, so they put Riva into TB so that we had to farm them. Oh, no one farmed the pirate faction? Okay, we're going to have a new fleet, and we're going to require, because it doesn't have to be a part of the fleet. Bas Lashan was required for Leviathan. She's not in the fleet. We're going to require 2 of those pirates at Relic 7, Relic 8 for the new fleet.
Yeah, you're gonna get Admiral Yularen's Jedi cruise, or not Jedi, Republic Resolute, and then it's gonna require 4 pirates in order to unlock it.
I'm telling you that. I guarantee that's what they're gonna do. I guarantee they're going to be like, oh, yeah, no one's going to farm this. They're using this to catch up. All right, we know we saw this coming, bet. And there may be a new dark side planet. And, oh, did you see that with the platoons?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that. Somebody sent it to me. I was going to bring it up, but I was waiting until we...
No, go ahead.
Go
ahead.
No.
We were talking about, I did an earlier stream, but a lot of people that are here right now weren't here earlier. So let's go ahead and talk about it. It's a good way to transition, not to punch my screen and break it.
Yeah, so there's a new tag in the game. I'm going to see if I can pull it up on my screen. Here, somebody sent me a picture of it. Let me just open this link. So, a bunch of new characters got this new tag that says territory_dark_platoon. So, it's seeming like there's going to be a new planet in territory battles. And most of the characters, it seems to make sense that it's going to be Peridia in territory battles, but there's some random ones that have it that seem weird. Like CX2 has it. Darkseid Ray got the same tag. And so I don't know what planet they're going to add. Because
I swear, if we get Peridia and Rise of the Empire, I'm throwing lore out of everything. You know what? Hondo's a Jedi. Hondo's a freaking Jedi because he wielded a lightsaber before.
I mean, I'm fine. Right? I'm fine with Peridia and Rise of the Empire, honestly.
No, and I want this to come clear from, it's pay to play, new character. No, I am someone who has Relic Imperial Remnants already. I already have them at Relic. I'm already doing Peridia Patrol. Yeah, something just fell off my table from punching it too much. I don't care. You know what? I don't care. This is someone that has Relic, all these units that were announced, besides Balin, Skull, and Great Martyrs. Okay, you got me. Besides that, the Imperial Remnants are already relicked up for me. I do not want Peridia in Rise of the Empire. Rise of the Empire is about the rise of the freaking galactic empire led by Palpatine. It's not about the freaking Imperial remnants that were after Palpatine got thrown out down a reactor shaft, and where Vader turns into a good guy because his little boy told him that he loves him, and he said, Dad, help me. No, I'm literally going to throw out all lore accuracy. All lore accuracy if Peridia is added to Rise of the Empire. I'm not messing around.
I don't think. I mean, Rise of the Empire has not been about the Rise of the Empire for a long time. The battles on all the planets are not thematic to that time on each of those planets. It's thematic to just the planet itself. So I don't really care if we get Peridia as a new planet in Rise of the Empire. It doesn't really matter to me.
You know what set me off from lore that literally told me CG's given up? It was when we did I think it was either the Oppo or CX2 event, and we had freaking General Hux in First Order within the Geonosis factory in the Marquee event. In the freaking Marquee event for Revenge of the Sith, we had freaking First Order.
Yeah, you don't remember the scene when the Geos were fighting the First Order in Clone Wars?
Now he's trolling.
You don't remember that?
Matt, you already, I don't know if you're trying to get me to punch my screen or not, but like, hey, I can't, Matt. I can't.
This is a little.
I can't deal. And I know I have some liquid courage. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right now. CG doomed themselves. They doomed themselves the moment they cut off communication with their content creators and community. I'm telling you that. I'm saying it right now. They don't have a pulse on.
He's saying it right now,
They're
guys.
doing whatever they please. That's what they're doing. Just imagine not remembering the scene where First Order fights Geonosis. Okay. And then don't forget General Hux in the World Between Worlds and Conquest. Oh my! Did you remember that too? General Hux in the First Order were in the World Between.
I don't, honestly.
They were in the fucking I do. They were in the freaking Conquest. It was a mid-sector boss, and they were in the World Between Worlds. Matt, you can wind me down or you can continue it. I just think CG doomed themselves the moment that they stopped getting a pulse from content creators. Not telling them what to release or what to do, just getting a vibe from the community, getting a sense of what we are interested. Oh, this would be really cool. Oh, hey, what's needed? What would you guys like to see? It doesn't mean we're going to release it, but what's the general consensus, right? Like, how are you going to release a freaking survey that says smugglers, bounty hunters, or scoundrels? And you say, oh, fuck you all. We're going to do pirates. And not just that.
Yeah, dude.
We're going to put them into the fucking raid instead of Wookiees, which would have made sense. But how are they going to make money? Make fucking Gungi a unit. Order 66. He survived.
Yeah.
Put Gungi in their fucking Wookiees faction. Boom, right there. Go ahead, man.
I'd have been down for Gungi. I love Gungi.
All right, I'm checking Discord. Someone's in my chat.
Yeah, dude, it really is dumb. I don't know what they're doing. Just some of the decision making over at CG just needs some help. They need some help. Troopers, why don't you go over there and help them out?
I'm not kidding. I applied for 2 jobs there. I'm not kidding. I did it on stream. I applied for an internship and then a job. And I have the resume to do it. I worked with a top-tier professional team. Professional sports team. I have the resume, but no. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing.
Oh, I mean, obviously. They obviously know what they're doing.
Matt, what do you think can fix the pirate era? We're gonna swerve back into that. What do you think can fix the pirate era? And what do you think can get the community back to being CG is back. Because they did it with the Order 66. Oh, awesome. We're getting a Jedi Temple raid. And then you fucking throw pirates. Go ahead. How can we save this?
All right. I need to do more research to get a better idea of exactly what to do. But I think Cade Skywalker is a layup for them. A lot of people love Cade Skywalker. And a lot of hardcore fans play the game and will know Cade Skywalker. I don't know if you need to release more characters around him. Maybe we do kind of a Starkiller approach to the Pirate era of a lot of characters from different time frames and storylines and all that, and then kind of come together to unlock a character. I think that's probably your safest way to do that. So, the guy I don't care about from Force Awakens, the red guy who looks kind of cool, he can be in there. We can get a couple of Skeleton Crew additions. We get a cool ship that is a good plug-and-play ship. How about that? Kind of like Houndstooth used to be, where it was just like a good plug-and-play tank.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe a cool ship like that. I know Cade Skywalker has a ship. We could do that. We could get Hondo.
Wait, you go ahead.
We could get Hondo a ship. Possibly. I just don't feel like... I feel like his should be a capital ship because of the size of it, honestly. Pirates. You add in a new heist during the era. A mod... Maybe not a mod. Heist would be a smuggler's run.
Let me start, Matt. They're not even going to... You know how we have the era battles? Those aren't even going to be on a regular cadence of release. They said, oh, it'll show up every once in a while. It's not going to be like a normal assault battle. It's a temporary freaking event. Freaking event.
They said it would...
It's just going to pop up every once in a blue moon.
They said it would come back, from time to time.
Yeah, here, on. Let me... You keep talking. I'm going to pull up that post.
That's as far as I've gotten with fixing it. I'm sure I can come up with something else, given more time to do some research and stuff on characters anyone actually cares about. But it's just a bad sign when I can't think of a lot of characters that people are going to get excited about, and I'm not like a small Star Wars fan. I'm sure there are plenty of people in chat that are bigger Star Wars fans than me and know more about Legends and EU and all that. But I know a fair amount. And the fact that I'm struggling to think of some good answers, it doesn't bode well for the more casual audience that plays this game.
Yeah, and you know what the funny thing is? And here's the funny thing that just is like another just like little shot to the ass is... So you know how we're going. This is with the I let it pass because Revenge is Sith, but I'm not going to let anything pass anymore. Fuck CG for this. Is with the so after Scorch is released, right? We get 2 more of those era battles for the clones, right?
Yeah.
Then we get 1, and then they expect us to do 2 era battles on the week after the Jedi Temple Guard is released. If it's anything like how it was, where we needed the full fucking team in order to do it, yeah, good fucking luck with that.
Yeah.
And then after Deba's released, we get 2 more, and then we only get 1 of the clone one. And it says right here, and to quote CG, starts as an occurrence of 2 times per week, occurring the weeks where no marquees are running, becomes 4 occurrences, 1 per week, occurring on weeks where there is no marquees running. That's when the Jedis are. And then occasionally returns. Like, what the
Yeah, I want to be hopeful. The raid stuff, I am not about. The raid stuff is just annoying. I do hope that the pirate characters are at least fun and cool. I hope
Matt,
that's the case.
Matt, I will send you $5 right now. If you can send me 5, not borderline pirates, 5 distinguished pirates right now that people would be hyped about that are not from the Skeleton Crew.
I don't think I can do that.
Everyone would know.
Cade Skywalker and New Hondo are as far as I can get on that.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
oh gosh. People are talking about Relic 10 in chat. Imagine a new event that you have to have pirates for, and that's how you get Relic 10 mats. I can see
I
it
will.
already.
Matt. How do I put this nicely? I will be putting in my resignation with ever having a relationship with Capital Games.
KVS, yeah. So
KVS is interesting.
I think
If we get pirates in a pirate fleet and Relic 10 is required for it, how would you react?
I definitely think we're gonna get
Wait, are we back? Sorry, I punched my screen after reading that. Sorry.
I definitely think we're gonna get some Outlaws content. We'll get some Skeleton Crew content. I hope we get some EU content. Maybe a couple Force Awakens.
Did you not hear the nickname? Did you not hear the nickname of this era?
What?
Like, it's trending in Swiggle events, everything. They're calling it the Disney era.
Yeah, I hope that's not true.
They're
If it is though,
calling it the Disney era.
if it is though, honestly, it'll give me a chance to get caught up on some stuff. I've been
I
meaning.
already told my chat. I gave them a vote and I let them choose. We're getting Leia during that time.
I'm gonna go get Leviathan. So
If there's no capital ship this year, I swear.
either way, Leviathan's still gonna be needed. It's not like
Migs Mayfield, maybe.
oh, Migs Mayfield would be cool. I don't know if he counts as a pirate.
I would say more of like a mercenary scoundrel.
Yeah, there's pirate is a hard to define. Like you could argue Han Solo was a pirate at certain points, and it's like I don't really feel like that's true though.
He's
You know,
a smuggler though. He's a smuggler. A pirate is one that lives on the edge and is like he has a crew, right? Pirates are in a part of a crew.
not necessarily.
That's come on, Matt. Come on,
Yeah,
Matt.
I don't know.
But all right, so what are we thinking? All right, we're veering off topic. What are we thinking about Aunt May? Yep, just add her.
Arnold T-101
What are we thinking?
could be a
What are we
pirate.
thinking for the new platoons and stuff like that? What are we thinking?
I think it's Protea, and it'll probably be some additional rewards in Rote, so I'm really not complaining about it. Honestly.
My question is, why are they adding more stuff if nobody is even doing Relic 9 planets?
I don't know if it'll be Relic 9 or not, but to incentivize you to get up there, if it gives you more droid brains, then or a way to get more droid brains.
I have 120 droid brains.
Yeah, but the end game players need more droid brains in order to push more of their Relic 9s.
I guess. Oh, my guild leader just responded to the news. He literally just said, he's like, wait, and then he checked it. He said, fuck. About the pirates.
I think it'll be like I don't know. People didn't really complain about Mandalore getting added, so I don't know why this is any different. To me, it's just more rewards from Rote. I mean,
imagine we get a
GR
into the LSD.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think my guild ends in the R9s. At least on
so my guild
middle.
gets about 35, 36 stars.
Dude, your guild's way bigger than mine, and we get 30.
So we do the Relic 9 planet for the neutral planets.
Yeah. I think that's about where we're at. I think we got 30 last time.
Yeah.
So
I don't. Okay, so we got platoons knocked out. We got pirate fucking in the Revenge of the Sith.
So let's talk about this Lightspeed token.
Holy.
What are your thoughts on that? What do you think it is?
Lightspeed token, honestly, if I'm going to be honest, I think it's going to be a new currency to accelerate farms, right?
I disagree.
Like whether it's shards, whether it's gear, you can use those light speed tokens in order to like jump and accelerate your character.
I don't think that's what it's going to be.
I would just go ahead and shoot me in the ass.
I think it's going to be basically a one-time use Lightspeed bundle for a singular character. So you can take any, you can apply it to a character, not any character, but you can apply it to a specific set of characters and take that character up to Relic 5 or Relic 7 or something like that. Probably Relic 5. And they're going to sell it for buku bucks. So I think it'll base, I think what it's going to do is going to be based off of non-accelerated characters. So, or sorry, accelerated characters. So you can only apply it to an accelerated character. It's going to expire at the end of the era, so you have to apply it before the end of the era. And it'll take that character automatically up to Relic 5.
Matt, I have another question. Quick side note. This ties into it. Why the fuck have we not gotten a road ahead?
I don't think we're getting roadheads anymore. I think the eras,
with all this info that we could use. Right?
I think the eras have kind of replaced that when they announced the new eras. I think that's kind of been replaced.
I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. They're trying to look like a professional game, but in reality, they're just pissing off their player base.
I think they're falling behind on deadlines massively.
I think so. They cancel a whole freaking event for the first era,
and I don't think Pirates were supposed to come out after the raid originally. I actually don't even know if Pirates were originally supposed to be included in the raid.
Disney.
I think they might have had other ideas, and
like there's so
Iron Deer. If your guild is 500 million and only doing 34 stars, you guys need to plan better or something. Perfect score. Hi Matt, is that Troopers? Yeah, it is. They did say they would give more info about the era, and they haven't yet.
They did. They
about the pirate era.
Yes,
they'll give more info as we get closer.
Well, we're 6 weeks out.
They canceled the pirate event and shoved them into Order 66 raid instead. I honestly think that might be it.
That's literally what they did with the Bad Batch. I guarantee it.
And I think they were still behind, and they realized that they can't get this pirate event done. They were originally going to give us like Inquisitors or something else that was already in the game, and they were like, you know what, we just don't have time, and no one's going to farm the pirates if we don't do something, so we're going to put them into the raid, get rid of this pirate event, and start working on the following era so we can get ahead on Death's Time. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised.
And here's the thing, Swiggo Overlord, because of one slip up during the puzzle for the kit reveal, because we're saying, oh, we know who's coming, yada yada yada, and Meathead, it's not his fault. There were some jerks in the community. They ruined it for everybody. So we're not getting puzzles anymore for kit reveals or anything like that. It's just, and then you know what irritates me the most, Matt? Is they're like, oh, not every conquest unit will be tied to the era. Here we are. Every fucking conquest unit we've gotten, 2 for 2, has been tied to the next era.
Yeah, but that's 2 out of 2. I mean, that's a very small sample size.
I swear, if we get Snoke and it's Force Awaken era next, I might just have to do a diss track on CG going back on the word.
I kind of like the idea of having Snoke. So, is there anybody else in Mandalorian that would be a pirate? What about Jack Black and Lizzo? Thoughts?
Chat, talk. Tell them what I'm doing. Chat, just. Did he just say Jack Black and Lizzo?
I think that's a great idea. You think if I make like my top 10 characters I want in Swiggo and I put Jack Black and Lizzo as like number 1 and number 2 and I post it, you think that video will get a lot of traction?
Oh, it would be like a clickbait video. Oh.
Give me Acolyte content. I'll take that instead, and I don't want Acolyte content. Dude, imagine the rest of this year they go into Acolyte content next, and then end the year with seven marquee ships, and then into a new fleet.
Pirate Grogu at this point, why not? Why not? Your joining Troopers is raging so hard he's slapping the table, his laptop, and everything is not happy right now. Thanks for filling them in. Thanks. I can't, Matt. Help me have hope. Help me. I dropped like $600 on this era. Because I'm like, oh, Revenge said this is my childhood. Me and my community raised some money for it. I spent some of my own money. Hey, this is awesome. We're excited. And then they fucking throw in a new pirate faction for the raid.
I still think Maz will be one of the pirates. I think Maz Kanata is a good bet. I definitely think that's a good bet. I kind of wish she would get the resistance tag instead, and maybe help some of the leftover.
No, she's more of a mercenary.
Yeah, maybe.
She's not really a pirate. I swear, this is gonna be a skeleton crew era. I'm just gonna want to shoot myself in the.
Hey,
How can we get Andor content at this point? How are we getting pirates and we're not getting Luthen?
Luthen's ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what they're thinking.
How do we not get Bix? How are we not getting all these? I know I said Andor's not the greatest show. Andor freaking clears any of this content. I'm sorry.
Satele Shan? Why hasn't Satele Shan been added?
Oh.
You want a way to get people hyped?
Imagine we got Andor content and it was in the raid. At this point, why not? No what? Hey, you know what, guys? You know what? Put Darth Revan in the raid. He was there. You
Dude,
know what? At least he has a lightsaber.
I think Sith Empire actually would have worked. Sith Empire raided the temple. Granted, it was thousands of years before Order 66. But if they made it a Jedi temple raid instead of just an Order 66 raid, that would fit.
How did you make that make sense? I don't know, but I respect it. I seriously. You know what? I want baby Luke and Leia, newborn Luke and Leia in the raid. Put them in. At least they were there. At least they were there, right? At least they saw the burning temple inside Padme's womb.
Dude,
you know what? Give me pregnant Padme at this point. You know,
we need another Padme.
Like, come on.
Oh, youngling Reva.
At this point, yeah. You know what, Matt? You know what? Let's go with the most outlandish things that still make more sense than pirates.
What's the kid's name who says, "There's too many of them. What are we going to do?" What's his name? He has a name, doesn't he?
He has a name. I saw an article about him, what he's doing now. Yeah, add him. You know what? Put Jabba in there. I said it. Put Jabba in.
Soars Bandine. I found it.
You know what? There's just so many things they could do. There's so many freaking things they could do. Like, how do we not, like, if they want to focus on crime syndicates, why don't we focus on the Pike Syndicate, the Crimson Dawn? All right, screw it. All right, I'm biased because I'm a Maul fan. All right, where's Pre Vizsla? Where the heck is Pre Vizsla?
I mean, personally, I want to go back to Old Republic. That's my vote.
Okay, where's Satele Shan? Where's the Star Forge?
The Exile.
Where is it? Where's Exar Kun?
Oh, Exar Kun would be sick.
Like, where are all these super freaking awesome characters that we would actually be excited about?
The problem is that if they start just going through that list of super awesome characters we all want, the list is going to dwindle pretty quickly, and we're not going to be excited about much else.
But if these are all Conquest characters, it would be for the next at least 2-3 years. Because think of it, it takes 3 months to unlock a Conquest character.
Can we just get... dude, I want frickin' Proxy from Force Unleashed.
Proxy, oh my...
I've been saying Proxy...
Yeah, how have we not gotten Rom Coda? Juno? Like, what the...
Proxy with, like, a duplicate command... ability where it can duplicate somebody else on the
Oh,
other team.
man. Yeah.
I've been saying
Yeah.
this forever. Would be the coolest character.
Give me a Star Killer team. Yep. No, and here's the thing. Imagine Rom Coda, and then Proxy fills the void of whatever you need. Like if you need like for 3v3, it's Rom Coda leads Star Killer, and then you're missing a light side online force user. He gets the light side online force
yeah.
user tag.
Dude, that'd actually be
Like-
so sick. Oh, that's so cool. So yeah, if you have a Jedi, a Sith, and a dark side online force user, and you bring Proxy in, he copies like a random light side unaligned force user in the game. Or
Or he has his own kit, but he gets that tag, and he fulfills that requirement.
Dark Lord Starkiller GL. Yeah, that'd be sick. Revan Reborn GL would also be sick. Vitiate would be sick.
Vitiate would be so. Whoever said Vitiate in your chat, praise the Lord.
I said
Wait, also, how have we not gotten Plagueis?
that.
He's
Plagueis,
canon.
Tenebris, Darth Krayt, Darth Caedus, Darth
Who was no.
Darth
who
Nox?
Was,
Valkorion.
Who was Malgus's master?
Malgus. I haven't finished the
Who was it? Who
The
was it?
playthrough.
Who was it? Hold on. Well, I'm just gonna look through the Sith.
Jaina and Jaden
Sith.
Solo. That'd be sick. Dark Helmet. I don't know who that is.
Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Darth Plagueis, Darth Bane, Revan, Sidious, Tyrannus, yeah, Tenebris, like you said, Darth Xana. Yeah.
Xana would be sick. I want Xana to go with
Vomit.
Bane though. So
Noctis, Sanguius.
Vindican,
I don't
is
know
that
who
right?
that is.
I haven't finished the.
Exarch Moon, Nagasato,
Oh, Nagasato would be sick.
Tanis, yep. Phobos, Darth Krail. Darth Siberys, yes. Darth Skyr.
Dude,
Darth
there's so.
Gandalf.
Dude, if we got
My Nimbus. Oh my goodness, he would have been sick.
a Sith era, can you imagine? If we just went full Sith Lords for a full era, how much money people would shill out?
I would go into debt. I would go into debt. I know. Wait. There's Andor spoilers. I need to watch the finale tonight.
Unironically, Darth Jar Jar would go so hard.
Darth Jar Jar would be a character that I would whale day one online. I don't care if I stream, get viewers. I don't care. I would get him just for my roster.
I don't care if I have to sell my left nut. I'd get Darth Jar Jar day one.
I would get Darth Jar. That's a character. Okay. Well, they fucking created Geonosian Brood Alpha. Like, oh my.
Darth Vindican
You know what?
was Malgus's master. Angrel was his superior.
Oh no, the twins from the Old Republic game. What are their names?
Twins from the Old
Star
Republic game.
Wars twins. Old Republic. Who are they? Who are they? Arkin. Oh yes.
Oh, the Arc. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, the Mortis gods. Yeah, dude. There's so many things that can make them
How are we
so
not
much
the
money.
I've been on the Mortis God train since 2020.
I actually agree with Rule 2 in my chat said, but I get the feeling they're coming for Ahsoka Season 2. I think we are going to see the Mortis gods again soon-ish in Ahsoka Season 2. So I do think they're going to wait till that. I also think the Mortis gods need to be GLs, so.
Wait, don't tell me that there isn't even videos of the freaking animations. Don't tell me it's just pictures of mid-cuts of...
I know I'm alone in this, but I would like to see Acolyte characters. I'd love to see Kamir. I think Kamir would be sick.
I would love to see Chimera, because then they would have to bring in Plagueis.
No, they wouldn't, but
They would.
Chimera could be a solo character.
Then no one would be an awesome one. Shout out Swigger Overlord. He reminded me. Darth Ahsoka when she was possessed by the sun.
I don't love when they do those characters that are just like 2-minute characters. I'm not a huge fan of that, and I do like that scene a lot, and I like that version of Ahsoka, but I don't know. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of that. I think Chimera could work as a. I think it'd be really cool if he was like a solo character that specifically worked well against Jedi. Help you take out like Kelleran back Qui-Gon Jinn teams. And like he would still work against other teams, but he gets specific bonuses when fighting Jedi. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Also, more recent, Dr. Hemlock.
I'm not caught up on Bad Batch, so I don't really know much about Dr. Hemlock.
Once you see him, you're gonna be like, "Holy shit, he needs to be in the game."
What if Chimera was the proper sea lifter? I don't think we need to lift sea anymore. I think just leave him.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's so many clones we don't have. Commander Fox.
Yep.
Waxer, Boyle, fan favorites.
Jesse.
212 deprived faction. Like, I can't. I just can't. There's so. Matt, I'm going to say something. I need you to agree, disagree, and then I'm going to shut up and let you give your reasoning to your chat, and my chat.
Well, yeah, I'm probably going to hop off in a second because I need to do some farming on Conquest and stuff, and I'm going to talk to chat before I end stream.
I need to do Conquest too. Shit. All right. Do you think CG gave up on being creative and they're just trying to make money according to what Disney tells them to release?
When do you think that their primary motivator was being creative?
I think with the Revans.
I think their primary motivator has always been to make money. I do not think their primary motivator was to be creative and create a fun game, ever.
Oh, okay.
I think that it has always been to make money, and I think that at a certain point they realized that the way they were running the game was not optimized to make money, and they started changing things to make more money.
But they're losing money. But go ahead.
They're not, though. Their numbers are fine right now. I haven't looked at end of Q1 actually, but their numbers are totally fine.
Yeah, I don't know what it is like if they did an I will give them this. If they did an Old Republic era, they would rake in so much money.
I am hopeful.
Go ahead.
I'm hopeful that one of the two eras at the end of this year are gonna be better because they need a better era.
There's only one era after.
Oh yeah, you're right.
At Pirate Attack, it's the one, and then there's one more that starts in October.
They need something good to end off the year because the Bad Batch one was kind of a flop, and this Pirate one is looking to be sort of a flop.
And then I want you to talk to your chat because everyone's been bringing it up. I know it's going to come up in your chat, and we'll close out with this. The reason why I don't think that planet for TB to swing this point home is Tantus is because Tantus would be a neutral planet. Tantus would be a planet where you can use the new Bad Batch and the Dark Side clones and stuff like that, right? So I don't think it's going to be Tantus. And plus, if you're playing all those, like, okay, maybe they're not lore accurate with platoons, but I think Tantus is more of a neutral branch off planet if they really want to dive into that.
That makes sense to me.
Like, that's why I'm thinking, like, the only thing that makes sense is, like, Peridea.
I think Peridea is probably it. I just don't understand why CX and Darkseid Ray are getting that tag. Especially Darkseid Ray. Darkseid Ray is the big outlier here.
I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. I'm looking at my roster right now. And then I'll just raid you as you wind down your stream. But I'm just looking at my roster right now, and I've spent so much money this era because I thought CG turned around and that they changed and everything like that. I have regret. I can safely say I have regret because of the fact that it feels as if they're just saying, "Oh, we got your money. Screw you."
Yeah,
right?
I will cautiously await more information before I just say like fuck you CG. But right now, I'm very tempted to just say fuck you CG. But
Yeah.
I'll wait to see where all this goes, what else comes out. But it's not looking pretty, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
I'll let you go. I'll let you do your thing with your community.
Yeah, good
I
talking
might
with
as well
you.
raid you right now. Yeah. Hey, thanks for calling. God bless you, man.
Have a good night,
Have a
dude.
good night.
All right, chat. I need to do a couple of things before we wrap up stream. One, I made it to Kyber. We are in Kyber 5. So, I need to edit my defense. And if you guys want to, you can help me do it. And by that I mean some of you are better at this game than I am, so I need some help. And all of you people from Troopers, hello, hello, hello. Good to see you all. So happy you could come over and hang out. So yes, I'm going to reset my defense because we now need 2 extra squads on the front since we just made it to Kuiper. And then we need an extra fleet. So... hello, Matt Master. Was trying to rage with troopers. Yeah, I feel it. It's nice to be able to vent, you know? And I enjoyed being able to vent. So let's start with fleets. Unfortunately for lock-in, I'm not going to have Executor and Profundity at 7 stars. I will shortly here by the end of the month. But I don't have Executor unlocked currently. I'm ready for it. I'm just waiting for the event next week. And Profundity, I'm waiting for the event at the end of the month. But my problem is they could have made more money if they hadn't cut the other 3 Star Wars mobile games. I don't know if that's true. I think they cut them for a reason. I think they were burning too much money. Or they didn't make enough to make back their initial investment, which kind of screwed them. But I'm going to put Profundity on defense. I know it's easy to counter, but it's not doing anything for me on offense because of the low stars. I'm not able to actually like beat anything with it. So we're gonna place this on defense. You can unlock Exact already. 1250 packs are available as soon as you finish the Rex. Is that true? Yo, I subbed. Thank you, Commander Fox. I appreciate it. I'm so mad about this raid. Like, they took this and made something awesome, and then they said, fuck you, give us money, and threw in random trash. Yeah, like I said, I think I pretty much said everything I can about it with Troopers, but we need more info before I'll make my final judgment. I say that, it's not easy for me to say that. Like, I don't want to say that. I want to just say, fuck you, CG, and you suck. But, like, maybe they somehow make it better. I don't know. Yeah, go to the journey guide and click the green button at the bottom. Oh shit. This is gonna be, but it's gonna be more expensive than doing the event. How many of these do I have to buy? I only sub because you play Galaxy of Heroes. Fair enough. Commander Fox, the Dark Side clone that should have replaced Dark Disguise Clone Trooper. Yeah. Force Arenas was because of rights agreements? Oh, I didn't know that. It's 700 crystals more expensive? Wait. 700 crystals total? There's no way that's right. Right? It's 25,231 crystals to get 7 stars on day 1. So it would be 26,000 instead. No way it's that much more. Okay, wait. Let's do a little math here. 1 second. All right. So, who should I replace? Disguise Clone Trooper. They were saying Commander Fox would be a better character to add instead of Disguised Clone Trooper. Okay, so 1250. I mean, I need 330 of these, don't I? Or sorry, I need 33 of them. So it'd be 41,250 to 7-star it right now. Am I crazy? Am I missing something? If I just use these packs? It's 20... Oh, you're talking about getting it to 7 stars with those packs. Yeah, I haven't done the event yet. I need the event. I'm talking about just unlocking it. Oh, okay. Well, so how many times... Do you guys remember how many times can you refresh the event? Because it's 1,000 crystals to refresh while the event's active, right? 19 times. So I'll get the Executor at 4 stars. I'll need 65 plus 85 plus 100 to get to 7 stars. So minus 190. I'm going to have to do 6 refreshes. I'm going to have to do 6 pulls of this pack anyways. Minus 10 for free. You have to buy 5 packs. Okay. So I could unlock it and buy 8 packs right now. And that would mean I'd be spending 250 extra times 8 packs. So I'd be spending an extra 2,000 crystals. I don't really want to spend an extra 2,000 crystals. I don't really mind... I don't really mind waiting. When is GAC lock-in? Is it... It's not today, right? It's next Monday, right? Yeah, so no, I still won't have it by then. Wait. No, I'll have it by then. 15th is when I can get... Right, GAC isn't locking in until next Monday, right? 4 days, 16 left in review. Yeah, so I'll have the event. Yeah. So I can do the event. And then Profundity, I could whale on, since that event's not till the end of the month. Right? So I could do Profundity right now. See, now this is the more tempting one, to take Profundity up to 7 stars, because it's at 5 right now. It's still, so that's 18 packs that I have to buy. So it'd be 18 times 1250. 22,500. Versus, right, 1,000 times 18. No, times 17, so I'm going to get 10 for free. Yeah, 17. Yeah, I'm not spending 5,000 crystals. My name is Padawan Plo. In-game, nice. It's $9.99 per refresh, so if you buy 8 packs at 1250 instead of 5, that's 3 more, about 753 crystals more. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming in 2 days. Yeah, I should just wait. But we will have 7-star Executor. We will have 7-star Executor for GAC lock-in. So, we'll have 7-star Executor. The question is, do I want to put Executor on defense? Or do I want to put Executor on offense? This is the question. I'm going to put Profundity on defense because it's going to be low star. I did it for Leviathan and Profundity because I badly needed them as I'm in Kyber 3, but in most cases it's best to wait. Yeah, I'm in Kyber 5 currently. And I have been struggling with fleets because I refused to get Geo fleets, but now we're finally doing them. So I think I'm going to put double Geo fleets on defense. And then the third fleet I'll put Radis, probably. Because I don't need Radis. My thinking here is... My thinking is if I take Negotiator and Endurance, I have an either Leviathan or Executor counter. I have Malevolence with TIE Bomber to take out Profundity. And then I have my Executrix, though, I need to level up. That's my problem. My Executrix is not leveled. And I don't have the prestige to level up Executrix and Executor. I don't even think I have enough to upgrade Executor and Profundity right now. So I really don't know if I want to take... I mean, do I just say if they clear my fleets that I lost? Like... Or do I take Executor on defense so that I can beat Leviathan if I see it? I'm probably just going to have to switch fleets based on who I'm playing against, honestly. That's probably what I'll need to do. So my old strategy was basically make this zone super strong so that way they couldn't get bottom. Not a fan of Radis on defense. You can 2-man it with Scythe and TIE Defender. Really? Dang. I'm just trying to put something down that I don't use. Because I kind of need all my other fleets. That's a 78 banner battle, damn. Because I need Negotiator and Endurance for an off-meta. I need Malevolence for off-meta. I guess... You know what I could do? Is I can put Chimera down. Yeah. I think we just put Chimera down. Because I don't have Executrix, which would be what could potentially counter a Leviathan. Or not Leviathan. Yeah, Leviathan, right? Isn't it? I don't know. I get all my counters mixed up. So since I can't do that, I might as well put it down here. So we'll put... actually, is my TIE Defender upgraded? Do I have... You can tell I'm not versed in my ship counters very well. I have a lot of studying to do. Okay, so let me just make sure all my rebel ships I have the upgrades I need on, right? Damn. I don't have all the upgrades on Phantom. Yeah, but I have my important ships, my most important ships upgraded here. I think I'm gonna upgrade my Empire ships instead, like my TIE Defender. Uh, do, 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 do. So that's 40. I can't even do all of these, dude. I need more frickin' Omegas. AI won't bring TIE Defender first. Oh, really? That's frickin' stupid. Let's see. I have the wrong account signed in on here. Let me just switch over to this. It always brings the TIE Interceptor first. All right, well, let's check swogo.gg and see what swogo.gg has to say about defense. Let's see, what Chimera fleet has the best hold rate? Hey, I'm the latest subscriber. Way to go. Leviathan on Executor, Endurance to Leviathan, Executor on Profundity, I think, are the counters to the GL fleets. Yeah, but there's people that put all 3 GL fleets on defense and still clear. So that people do it. It's just a matter of, can I do it? Which the answer is probably not. 60% hold rate against Negotiator. That's what I want. I'm going to hold on upgrading for now. What even does Profundity counter anymore? I think you can technically beat Leviathan with Profundity, can't you? I thought people had done that. I don't know why I'm going over here. Or had a semi-reliable way to do that. Am I misremembering? I need to study all my counters. Yeah, it's still possible. So once I get 7-star Profundity, I'll probably take Profundity off defense because it's I'm pretty reliable with beating Profundity with Malevolence. So that's a really cheap counter. Yes, but you really need to bring the Mark 6 as the first reinforcement to give Tenacity up. It's just a big pain now because of Scimitar buff. You have to do the right sequence of moves and have some RNG to get assists. Yeah, Fleets is a lot of RNG right now, it seems like. I need to kind of study up a little bit on how to run all my counters. Oh, see, the problem with placing this is I need my TIE Bomber to use with Malevolence in order to beat Profundity. Okay, fuck it. What we're going to do is we're just going to put down the Empire fleet for now. And then if I feel like I need to take this off in order to get my Profundity counter going, I will take it off defense. So I will just adjust. And then here, we'll put Executor. This is Executor, guys. Do you guys know that? That's an Executor fleet. So we'll do that. Okay. Just slap a random tank ship with Malevolence? No, you need Bomber to pull off the counter because you need the burning, and the burning can't be resisted, and they can't counter attack out of turn. Okay. Defense. Defense. Ray. Do we want Ray bottom? Probably Ray bottom. Ray seems like a bottom, right? I can actually just select it here. This is my Ray Kron, I think. Tenacity, crit damage, armor pin, crit chance. Yeah, not the greatest Kron ever, but it's what I've been running on my Ray. I kind of like the idea of doubling up GL's bottom. C on defense. I don't put C on defense. C's too easy to beat. I will put Jabba on defense, though. Although, Jabba's been getting easier and easier to beat. And... oh, this is what I wanted to do. Is go to my Datacrons. Grab me some more of these. Night Sisters easily destroy Jabba. That's Kron dependent and not super reliable. It has like a, I don't know, what is the rate on that? Where's 5v5? Let's see. Jabba. Talzin. 11% win rate. And even if they two-shot, I like having a two-shot. I'd save it for offense. We'll see. I'm gonna place it here for now, and if I change my mind, I might do something differently. I was gonna get some more of. This is not efficient at all, and I probably, let's see. Is this what I need? No, I need this one, right? I think Glat, Ray, SOKR with Goth, Mommy, and Leia would be my defense. I don't have all the GLs. So I don't have Glat, and I don't have Leia. So, and I really like SOKR for offense. So, Republic or Empire, guys? Republic is corrupt. It's great to be in the Empire. That's what I always say. What feats do I need to do here? Let's do a little bit of this. 20 battles, not losing unit. At least 3 Darkside clone troopers in your squad. Well, those are going to be hard to do together. So let's do this and get some staggers for my global feat. Okay. Finally, a turn. I didn't think I still got those. Alright, let's try to stun Chirrut. Let's get my staggers. And then, do we have shock everywhere? We do. Alright, I thought my turn meter loop would go harder than that, but it did not. But that's okay, we're still chilling. More staggers. I'm for the Republic, their aim is way better than the Empire. I'm glad to see that's what we're basing things off of. Whoever has the best aim. Alright, we got the 20 battles without losing a unit. Alright, so now we just need to farm a little bit of this, and Darkside Clone Troopers, that's what I need to do here. First Conquest. So, this was my thought, to do Darkside Clone Troopers. Frankly, I'd just be neutral. I swear the smugglers have the best aim. I feel like they never miss, somehow. Just auto. Oh no, my Darkside Clone Troopers are dying. Dude, they're critting, and Watt has so much health that they're just not even doing anything. It's funny. Oh, you know who really never misses? I've been rewatching Bad Batch Season 1. The Bad Batch never miss. I swear they don't miss shots. I'm just a simple man making my way in the galaxy like my father before me. Oh, God bless me. Gosh, that took forever. Yeah, so this is where we'll do this. I need these guys. No, not these guys. These guys. I need one more battle here, at least right now. I'm kind of excited for the pirate faction. Which pirates are you excited for? I'm curious. Or which pirates do you think we're going to get, I guess? I guess those two kind of go hand in hand. We're just going to auto this. So where'd my water go? Gotta R8 my Hondo for Platoon, so it'd be sick to use him with other pirates. I hope they make Hondo usable with the other pirates. I have a hard time seeing how Sana specifically is going to be used with the other pirates. Nest and Hondo makes sense, but Sana right now seems to have just too much with rebels and scoundrels, so. This battle's taking too damn long. But yeah, I've been specifically saving C and Watt to get this feat done. But yeah, I'll for sure get SM33, but... the game should add Fox to make it better. I agree. More clones is always a good thing. Bro, how fast are these guys, honestly? There we go. Oh, Oppo got a kill there. That's funny. Alright. So now... oh, I need 55. Okay, well, we're doing more battles, boys. I feel like I'm the best clone, even though people think I'm a bad clone because I killed 5s. Hey, good soldiers follow orders. That's all I'll say. Call me controversial. If you want, but... I had orders, yeah. Exactly. Bakara is likely way worse if we're judging than Fox. Bakara. Do I know who that is? Let's see. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Use Kiadimuni's orders to commit genocide with flamethrowers on the Geonosians? Yeah. I mean, the bugs kind of deserved it. Let's be real. This battle's still not over. Alright. Come on. There we go. We got 6. We can upgrade our Boba Datacron. So, here's my thought, boys. The reason I wanted to do that. What if we put Grit onto Jabba? Shouldn't this prevent Plague from doing max health damage and thus shut down Night Sisters pretty much altogether? Because I don't know that I can put the investment in to level this thing up all the way to level 15. I could eventually try, but I can't do it this conquest probably. Or at least not before lock-in. So I think this is a good use of this Kron for the time being. And if we're doing that, do you think it's worth swapping out Lando for Boba, since Lando's not a bounty hunter? Clever boy. See? this guy thinks with his head? Or do we think Lando provides more value, that he's just more worth it in general? Dark side allies would also get this. Whenever dark side allies, especially they gain evasion up, helps you up and help up. I mean, that's fine. I kind of want to try this. I don't have the Zeta on him. Is this even good? Grant target other bonus. Yeah, maybe I should put that on. Lando is not a bounty hunter. He has the Hutt Cartel tag, but not bounty hunter tag. I guess we're getting Brutus and Jad for sure, but I'd like to see Saida Nathano, Sid, Maz Kanata. Sid from like from Bad Batch? I thought he was a bounty hunter. Yeah, no. He does not have that tag. Same with Gamorrean Guard and Mob Enforcer. I don't know if she qualifies as a pirate. That's a bit of a stretch. I think I'm going to put Boba here. I think we're going to run this. Yeah. I think that's interesting. The problem is that Boushh is... Wait, Boushh is about... Well, Boushh is not dark side, so she's not getting this, but this doesn't really matter that much. I think we put Boba there. I think we run that. Is it worth putting Boba Zeta on? No, but it's probably worth making sure he has level 15 mods. Hey, we hit 2 hits on speed, even though they were 3 and 4. That's still pretty good. Actually, do I not just have a speed arrow I can put on here? Before I start wasting... I doubt we'll get K-Bass since he's a Ubisoft creation. Yeah, maybe not, but we'll see. Do I have any unassigned? Maybe I can just... Yoink. Wait, do I still have my Naboo mods on? Yeah, I still have Naboo mods on, so I gotta fix these later. So I'll fix mods later. For now, we're just getting the characters and spots. Okay, so I think this is interesting. I think it'll throw people for a loop, and I think it should maybe shut down some common Jabba counters. Is lose all over gain that much max. How? I should also probably make sure Chrysanthemum is modded for protection. Oh, he kind of already is. Oh yeah, Java's mods are all taken off right now because of Naboo. Just finished Andor Season 2 finale. I haven't loved Star Wars much since Rogue One. I'm going to miss this show. I still haven't gotten caught up. I haven't watched any of... I still haven't finished Season 1, honestly. I know, that's controversial. I have it ready to go. My wife wants... So the problem is my wife wants to watch it with me, and I want to watch it faster than she does. So I'm kind of just waiting for her. But I love her, so I will wait. All right. The question for me is, do I put JMK on defense or do I take JMK on offense? Because JMK can be really annoying for people on defense. But I also need more offensive tools. No spoilers for me, but it's worth the watch. Season 2 is faster, but it's because they wanted more seasons and didn't get them. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking, do we put JMK in the back? That'd be a nasty trap back here. A JMK back wall would probably fuck some people up. Oh, and with the light side tank revive? I kind of like that. And then up here... Imagine if we had 5 seasons as originally planned. That'd be pretty dope. So top wall, I like to put things that will trip people up. And this is one that trips people up. I know it's not high gear, but it still gets a lot of holds. I'm telling you. Chance defense, protection, potency. Better than Book of Boba Fett 2, Dynamo Boogaloo. Daimyo Boogaloo, yeah. Wookiees? Do you have Wookiees? I do not have Wookiees, unfortunately. But yeah, low gear Great Mothers. I'm working on my Great Mothers, obviously, right now. But people will try to, like, undershoot this. And worst case, it burns their Darth Revan. And I'm okay with that. Sometimes we're just looking to burn some stuff. Wookiees are insane in a way underestimated team. I bet the Wookiee hold rate is actually somewhat high because people just think they can throw something low at it and then they fuck up. All right, Inquisitors I want for offense. The rest of my GLs I want for offense. Adrad, I think I want to take Adrad on offense. Gas I like for offense. Troopers I like for offense. Bounty Hunters for offense. Sauna's going to be for offense. Let's put General Grievous on defense. I know this is like Wampa food, but sometimes I think actually Wampa probably can't clear it with the Datacron, right? Surely the Datacron shuts down Wampa. Okay, what else? Sith Trio. I could put Sith Trio on defense. But even with the Datacron, let's check that. Yeah, I think the rest of these slots are gonna kind of have to be a little weaker because I don't have the depth to make everything super strong, you know. And let's do Definitely Datacron Primary. Where is my... Oh, do I not have all seasons or most recent season turned on? Oh, we're not going to have data. We're not going to have data because this is a new cron. So we won't have... Actually, what? How do we have battles with this? Bad Batch can still beat it. Okay. Hear me out, though. We put Grievous up here. We put Qui-Gon Omi down here. So they burn Bad Batch up top, hopefully. And then they have to deal with Qui-Gon without Bad Batch. That's the trap we're setting. I have not updated this since Ethkoth lost his Datacron. That's funny. Shock? I don't have Malgus, actually. I know that's probably going to be a surprise. I mean, I have Malgus. I just haven't geared him yet. He's literally going to be right after Great Mothers. I'm gearing Malgus. Let's do Ayla here. We'll just leave that without a cron for now. I'm trying to farm some more crons, so hopefully I'll have one for it. Okay, so I like that little trap. I like putting Great Mothers up here. I also really like Sith Empire for offense. Who's your favorite Star Wars character? That's tough. I have a lot of favorites. Um, my favorite is probably Revan. I know that's probably a pretty common answer, but I think it's probably just true. What's the SLKR team with Malik that you use in Malgus Proving Grounds? It's SLKR and then Malgus and Treya. 3-man. Just like this. Sith Empire clears Great Mothers, and you're gonna encounter a lot in Kyber, yeah. Should not say Jar Jar Binks, yeah. Jar Jar Binks is like number 3. Okay. Zori. Where's Zori going? Let's put Zori up top. I'm a fan of a Zori on defense. Give him a... Oh, wait, I want to put that on my Qui-Gon team. That's right. Give them this. I heard it was SOKR, Malik, Thrawn, First Short Triplet, and another guy. I have not seen that. Let's put this... First time each light side allies defeat a remaining light side allies gain 15% offense and 20 speed, stacking with the rest of the encounter. That seems like a go-to for our Qui-Gon team. IMO. Or you do SOKR, Daka Zombie, and whatever the other two are. No, so here, I'll show you real quick. I've got some time. Actually, I have it. Let's see. Turn this off for a second while I find it. I've got footage of it. I sent it to Beaver because I thought Beaver was going to do a video on the Malgus Proving Ground event. I'm not sure if he has done that yet or not. But I have to go to YouTube Studio because it's privated. And then we can show this. Get it all on the screen. So, show you real quick. This is the attempt where I actually win. So, what you need to happen is you need Revan to go first and get the death mark. This is like the RNG you need to happen at the very beginning. And ideally, this happens. Both of these guys end up getting death mark. Because then, what you can do is you can focus down Revan. She's not going to stealth because she has death mark. And then you kill Revan somewhat quickly here. They're going to be stuck behind Malgus. Okay, so we kill Revan. And now, normally, since he attacked Malgus, the death mark would go on him. But since Sith Assassin already had death mark and we got the double death mark, she keeps the death mark and nobody on my team gets it. So you basically have to just kind of bounce around and get the RNG to the fact where you never get death mark and they get death mark all the time. So we're going to go in here. We're going to keep going. I think I popped the turn order in here because it's important in a second. Yeah, so you'll see. Now I'm going to go with Malgus, going to kill her, and then Talon's going to go. So Talon should get death mark here. So Talon attacks, so now Talon gets death mark. If nobody has it and somebody attacks, they're going to get death mark. So I killed Talon. Unfortunately, Malgus gets death mark, but I've killed off enough of the team that I can ramp enough here to kill off the rest. So now you're just going to see me basically for the next couple minutes here just ramp up damage, and there's not enough of them to actually hurt to kill me. So I'm just going to continue to ramp damage, continue to jump up my Siphon, go for a full ult, start swiping. And then once I go for my full ult, I can start ramping even more, and it takes me a while to ramp enough because Malgus is also ramping. So I'm siphoning to just get my siphon up as high as possible. Because I have to be able to siphon a lot at a time to be able to keep up. I probably could have swiped some there instead of stabbed or poked or whatever, but and with Treya, you have enough recovery with Malgus that you should be fine. Treya lead, by the way. I'm lagging for some reason. And then you'll see we swiped there and we got rid of Basilisk Fallen. And then we just have enough damage at this point that we can just kill Malgus. And I think Asakara is going to come in here with a big hit in a second. Do you know a clone could have killed Count Dooku in Attack of the Clones? Sure. And then you can see the sigh of relief in my life for finally 3-starring that. But anyways, that's how you do that one. There's my walkthrough. Let's see. All right, Zori, we're gonna put up top. We did that right. So we have Finn Zori, we have Grievous up here. So they shouldn't have Wampa when they get to the back wall. So you don't need Malik for the Malgus battle. I did it with Esokara, Lee, Treya, Nihilus, Daka, and Zombie. I wouldn't be surprised if that works too. I couldn't get anything but that to work, so. All right, Wedge, Biggs, Bodhi. And then Mon Mothma. Thank you so much for showing me. Basically, get a death mark, then kill right before the next guy so they get death mark, then just work them down. Yeah. There's a Reddit post with the exact strategy. Basically, stall and insta-kill everyone. What the absolute flip is this team right now? What are you talking about, dude? I think this is a team. I think this works. And then, who do we want? Oh, KK. Are you a Jedi or not? I probably wouldn't be a Jedi. I don't have enough control over my emotions. Y'all, this team gets a hold this week. Watch. And for those asking why I'm using Wedge lead and not Mon Mothma lead, Bodhi has to have a Rebel fighter in the lead. Whenever a Rebel fighter, if the allied leader is a Rebel fighter, and I don't have Saw Gerrera. So my options are Jin, or Lando, or Wedge. So we're going with Wedge. I would definitely be a Sith. I feel like that's the unfortunate truth for me, too. If I was Force sensitive, I don't think I would have enough control to stay to the light. Ewoks? Do we put Ewoks on defense? Oh, Dash? No, because I like to have Dash so I can mix and match the Sonicron if I need to. Are we gonna put Rogue One on defense? We might put Rogue One on defense. I think I've put as many strong teams as I can. I think I have to put some weaker teams down. No, I don't think I can spare Rogue One. I think I need Rogue One for attack. I have so many attacks I have to do. Because I forgot that while I have to place more defense, I also have to attack more. So let's think about our attacks. Okay, what are our attacking teams? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at counting leaders. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Do we go for a good old Geos on defense? Fuck it. We're going to put Geos with the Kron on defense. Maybe it fucks somebody up. Fucks up a normal counter. Maldalorians I'll put on defense because they don't have all their Zetas. And... No, I need Maldalorians for cleanups for GLs. Let's put one mid team here and one kind of shitty team. I like Tuskens for attack. I have too many teams I like to take on attack. That's what I'm finding out. You have Boba Fett, Silent Django, and Wampa. I don't have the Boba Fett, Silent Django Kron, though. Phoenix. I didn't even count Phoenix. Yeah, you're right. I have plenty. I can spare a little bit more. So let's put Rogue One. Let's do that. We can spare Rogue One. Sana, Enfys, Hondo on defense. I have the Sonachron. I like using that against Jabba. I really like using that against Jabba. And can you Afro the Jabba? I do not have my Afro geared up, unfortunately. I have not had time, and I haven't had the Omicrons to spare for Afra. I'm so far behind on Omicrons. Let's put Iden on defense. I know this is just going to get Wampa'd, but then they won't have Wampa for my Rebel fighters in the back. Which explains the lack of Zalbar Omi, yeah. No, I really was considering doing Zalbar Omi. I really, really was. Let's do that. Okay. Actually, let's do this. Let's put Iden back here. And let's put that Rebel fighter team. That's a front wall team, dude. Don't you guys think so? I think this is a front wall team. Where's Mon Mothma? I mean, that's isn't bad. This is a nasty team to have to deal with. This with this Kron is going to be a little difficult. This is a pretty standard team you have to deal with. This might throw people for a little bit of a loop, just not knowing what to do against it. JMK in the back is nasty. This either gets Wampa'd and burns their Wampa, or Wampa doesn't clear it, or burns Phoenix, which is also okay. This probably gets taken out, but also some people could be like, oh, just use a normal Geo counter and then get fucked up because of the Datacron. Zori's always good on defense. People always underestimate this low gear one. It says it's getting downgraded to level 2, but it also still shows the stats, so I don't know if it's working or not. Because I don't even have all relics on that team, but it's a focus Datacron. And then hopefully they burn their bad batch on Grievous, so this gets a hold or becomes difficult. And then hopefully they burned Wampa, and they burn some GL counters up front. So, and then fleets, we just need to replace this with Executor. But, hey, I think that's a solid defense. But that is about all of the time I have today, boys. Let's spend our energy, though, really fast. Need to farm some more Datacrons before lock-in, for sure. Just do that. Why not? We're also getting close to another Omicron, so I'll probably have one more Omicron to apply before TW, or before lock-in as well, so. Alright, boys. Should we find somebody to raid? I think we probably can find somebody to raid. See ya eventually then. Take care, my friend. Have a great evening. Let's see. Can we find somebody to raid? I need somebody to love. Need somebody to raid. Let us see. The YouTubes. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I am not seeing anybody that's live currently. Anybody in your guys' sub boxes that's live? Because I'm not seeing anybody. I see me. Bunny Mobile. Let me see if I can get them pulled up. Are they on YouTube or are they on Twitch? Oh yeah, here they are. I'm not subbed to them. Well, here, let me see if I can't raid. Let's get this set up on my end. Content live control room, because I accidentally closed this. Customization, redirect. There we go. All right, boys. I'm gonna raid Bunny Mobile. Go check him out. Have some fun with him. Stay for even for a couple minutes if you can. Like his stream for sure. We always love supporting other people in the community. So take care, boys. You have a wonderful night. Bye bye.